Hey guys, it's Mickey. Welcome to my channel. And if you're just into my channel, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so as to be notified each time there's an upload coming from me. Well, so I got some questions from customers. Would I say, I don't know, maybe I came under attack. I came under attack for the prices of my goods in the States. But I think I took my time to explain the video. So today I'm actually doing like 2 videos, I'm telling you. And the second one was questions, pretty plausible questions, I'm going to tell you. Really, really nice. I liked some of the questions. And the other ones were not really. But some of the questions, yes, I'm going to actually put them out. The first question was, Mickey, why did you stop selling supplements? Why did you stop selling supplements? And I wanted to reply the person, but I felt, oh no, you know what, let me create a video. Because I know almost everybody knew when I was advertising supplements, when I talked about so many supplements like Sindela, ProQ10 and all that, and why I stopped selling it. Now, I stopped selling supplements because most of the holy grail, most of the supplements that I regard as holy grail, those are the really top-notch supplements that do so much work because you don't have to break a bank to get them, and you still see really good results. Let's take for example Sindela. Sindela was really good in treating dark spots. People with acne prone skin related really well with Sindela. I was using Sindela supplement tablets, not the injection, and I could tell you for a fact that it helped control my spots. Even when I had probably a stressed breakout or anything like that, it never came because Sindela had to hold it. You had to keep it on, keep it in check. Now, not everyone can actually get the injection, and not everyone can bear pain. Some people tell you, I don't want injection, I don't want it, I don't want it. I can't imagine them injecting, So hence why the injection is a no-no. But the injection works, but it's quite pricey. All right, it's quite pricey. I can't afford it, so can't imagine buying injection that kind of money. I can't. Now, secondly, ProQ10. I used just a pack, and I was so white. I would even try and put some of the video out so you guys will see it. I was really white. Just imagine the review of the sun, and where I was standing, look at how white I was. That was what Sindela did to my skin. Just a pack, and a pack comes in 10, and that is 30 pieces in total. Now you can't find ProQ10. I said Sindela, ProQ10. You can't find ProQ10 in the market any longer. You can't find it. All right, now you only find ProQ12, ProQ22, ProQ. They've even given it different names, different. They came out with different ideology. At first, ProQ12 was okay, but it didn't work. It didn't give you it didn't have the strength ProQ10 had. It was minimal. You have to take like 3 pack or 4 pack to see the job of just 1 pack of ProQ10. That's how crazy it was. All right, most of this should I say the Philippines, I think they were the ones doing it, or most of this pharmaceutical company that were actually producing this, they only cared about one thing: catching the money. That was what they cared about. That was the only thing they cared about, because they knew that, oh, if 1 pack could actually lighten 1 person, that means the next pack you're getting will just be maintenance pack, and that will take a long time before it finishes. Because I remember the way I used my ProQ10 was I took 3 times a week. I didn't even overdose on it for me to see the result. It was 3 times a week, and I was so white, so white. The evidence is on the screen, so you guys can tell. I was really white. Now, when I stopped and I continued my product, I was still light. I was still very white. I really stopped because, one, I wasn't able to to fund that lifestyle. It's quite expensive when you want to say you want to go into taking of injections. It's expensive because when you take it, you can't stop. You have to continue. It's a continuous process. Since you're not naturally that light skin, my dear, you will continue taking injection. And there was another reason why I stopped. Apart from the fact that I couldn't find the ProQ10 in the market, I couldn't use another one again. And secondly, I stopped because my product was doing a better job. So why stick to injection? right? My product was doing a very good job, and I liked my skin compared to when it was so white. When it was so white, people complained, but it was flawlessly white. You get what I mean? From head to toe, white. Now, I'll put a product on the screen so you guys will see. This tablet, this is like a sleeping pill. I started taking it when I had the issue with my landlord. I started taking the pill. I think this video is going to be long. I started taking that pill. Yes, it works really well because I would have to swallow 2 after crying, feeling pain and all that. I'll have to take 2 and I sleep off. But when I wake up in the morning, I'm always waking up with headaches, crazy headaches. Then I noticed, okay, this thing is too active for me. I had to reduce it to 1. With 1, it still knocks me over, but it doesn't take me to the following day where I get to sleep till, you know, I can sleep it off for a few hours, then I'll wake up, but I still feel headache. I still feel headache when I use it. Now, to me, this is like a new product because it's made with gummies, like gummies. I can bet you that when this thing is going to be, like when people know about this product for a while, that, oh, it makes people sleep, it actually gives people rest. With time, they are going to reduce the potency of the product. That's where I'm just driving at. All right, that was what happened with Procutent. They saw how effective it was because even customers who purchased Procutent from me, they could attest to it that only 1 pack made them white. Only 1 pack. They didn't have to get a second pack for them to be white. Now, for most of the injections in the market, you have to use like 6 before you get the results you want. Even Japan Platinum is not even as effective as it used to be. That's why when people will say, don't you sell Japan Platinum anymore? I don't sell supplements any longer. I don't like to associate myself with words like, in quotation, they sell supplement, but not fake. When I'm not the one producing it. That is just what I'm trying to avoid. Hence why I don't sell supplements. So most people will tell me that, oh, Miko wants to buy supplements. I tell them you can only get collagen, and we still don't even sell collagen. I have to get it in a pharmacy for you. I have to go to a pharmacy to get the real collagen for you. But other than that, I'm not selling any glutathione. I don't sell glutathione injections. Neither do I sell the tablets anymore. All right. Now, the profit in it was really good. It was good, but then it was effective for the kind of money you're buying it for. Because I can't imagine spending, let's say for example, you're buying Sindela 30,000 naira. That's the tablet. Or let's say for example you're buying Japan Platinum 150,000 naira. All right. Then it was lower like 90. Then later the money went up to 150. Later it came down again 120. I can't imagine buying a supplement like that, just a pack of it, and it will still not give me what I want. Why spend so much money that I will not see the result of it? All right, there's a difference between injection and when you're applying a topical product. A topical product meaning body cream, oil, all right? That is what I mean by topical product. You apply directly on your body. There's a difference with when you're using injection and using a topical product. Wow, the injection goes into your bloodstream and straight to the liver, because for glutathione to work, it has to get filled up in your liver in order for you to start seeing the whitening. The whitening is the side effect of glutathione. All right. Now, compared to you using a topical product, you have to scrub, you have to take your bath, you know, you have to do so much work. Some people even take it as a shrine, like they're going into their bedroom. I used to do that when I was in school. I have a bucket. My bucket, there is scrub, there is face soap, there everything was when I'm entering inside that bedroom like this. I would spend hours because I wanted to get what I wanted in terms of my skin. But in terms of using an IV injection, you don't go through that stress. So I don't know why I would buy a pack of it and not get the result I want. And a topical product would rather even give you a better result compared to you using an IV injection. So why do I want to do it? Now I'm going to show you, I'm going to take out her face. I'm going to show you a customer of mine like that. She used to buy injection a lot. And she wasn't buying from me then. She was buying from other customers. She never even bought from me. Because when she started having the issue was when injections was already, they were not producing most of fake. So even the original, it's hard for you to get it. She used the injection. If you see her skin, it doesn't even look as if she used the injection. I'm going to put it on the screen. I've even used her image to injection. I'm going to put it on the screen. I've even used her image to, to promote my brand a lot. Okay, she's actually a South African lady. I'm not going to call her name, and I never asked for permission for this. That's why I'm going to actually take off her face from it, or her eyes, so you guys won't get to notice her. So I'll put her on my platform right now, so you guys get to see it. Now, when she had this skin, she was actually using injection, expensive injections, not one, not two. She was already on her 4th or 5th pack, and it was even damaging her skin. That was how crazy it was. When she started using topical product, that's my product, topical product, the whole thing was even better, faster, better, and more effective. Okay, now I know some people say, Nikki's advertising her product, she wants us to buy her product. That's the way I'm driving at. But I don't mind if you guys buy my product, I like it, but my product works. So that's not where I'm driving at, actually. What I'm trying to say is that now the IV injections that are being sold are not as effective as the one they brought out. I noticed when they bring out a new product in the market, it's always very effective. I don't know why. Maybe because they are testing the market, and at one point in time, when they notice that, they've been able to gather enough crowd, they reduce the quality of the product. But that is not nice, because if you're going to bring out a product, if you know the product is going to be too expensive, why not just increase the price of the product and still keep the quality of that product? That is where I'm driving at. If you want to sell a product to us, let's say for example ProQ10, maybe ProQ10 was cheaper then, but it was for the work it was doing, it was really cheap. Okay, now we're getting ProQ10. If you guys would tell us that, now ProQ10 is 100,000, people will buy it because it works, all right? But you don't have to reduce the quality of the product, because I don't see why you reduce the quality of the product and still increase the price. Not nice. It's not nice. You now increase the price to maybe half of it. No. If you're going to increase a particular product, then the quality should still be remained, rather than you give us a substandard product. Not nice. So most of the injections, supplements you are seeing, they are all substandard. That is why I don't sell supplements. All right. See, I took a long time to explain that one. Okay. Well, anyways, the second question I was actually asked was, what happened between you and your landlord? We've not heard your own version of the story. What did you do? I actually like the question. Now, if I take my time to answer, that would take like, I can't really see well because I'm not with my glasses. This would take like, maybe like the following day to answer that. Now, I didn't do shit to that man. All right. First off, when I came here, I'm going to show the image of the shop when I got it. It was in a bad state because first off, they had like demarcations with some plywood. The last person that was here, I'm talking fast so that I'll be able to meet up. The last person that was here actually had plywood that he used in demarcating his store. I had to break down some of those plywood, and I noticed when I did that, the ceiling, the slabs in the ceiling were also falling off. The noggin in the ceiling was weak, so they were falling off. Meaning, if I had not done that, I'm sure if my customer was around, that thing would have fell off. So I ended up doing POP. I'll put it on the screen so you guys see it. I did POP. I also did I did the tiles of that place. I had to repaint that place. Do you know how big that place is? That place is massive. I had to repaint it with satin. Okay, I had to put a railing on the staircase because the stuff that was there was aluminium, which even injured my leg. I'm going to show where it injured me. I have a blood clot there till now. So I had to put railings there. Then most of the things I did inside were quite expensive. It cost me a lot of money. I had to, though the bill is together with the rent alongside the carpenter, and the carpenters overcharged me just for demarcation. They cut my head. And you know, when you rent a shop that expensive, it's only common sense for you to rush up the work so that you start working and make your money back. So I just overlooked some of the exorbitant bill they were giving me, and I was just saying, yeah, quick. Then, okay, when we did the POP and the tiles, the master had given me a problem. He came into the property because the key was with his security. I had to give the key to the security so that I was juggling my production center, juggling going to my store. I was everywhere. So and I'm a lady, for God's sake. I was already having gray hair. I'll put it on the screen so you guys see my gray hair. I was already having front. God, it was crazy. So I couldn't juggle all of them at a time, right? So let me give the security the keys so that it will be easy for most of the handy workmen that were working to come in probably during the day or in the very early in the morning when I couldn't even wake up. Lo and behold, this man came. He practically lives in Ekpe. He lives in Ekpe. So he came on a Sunday. They didn't call me. They didn't tell me he was coming. He told the security to open the store. I accept it's actually his property, but I have already paid for it in full. I wasn't owing you a dime. You had no right to go into that property without my knowledge. You had no right. You've given me the key. If you wanted to even go there to look at what they were doing, you should have told me about it. I wasn't informed. I wasn't told anything. He went in there with the agent, with his agent. They both went there together. They went to look at the work I was doing and all that. After that, the agent told me that, oh, Papa entered. I was pissed. Why would he go inside there without my permission? Is that how they do things? Most of all those things, you went in there without me being there, without me telling you what we did. It's wrong. You can't just go into people's properties like that. And I've already done so many things, and there were some things, some equipment that were already there. Why go in there without me being there? She now said, immediately said, are you accusing Papa of stealing? I said, no one is saying that. Stop twisting words. Nobody said that. I'm only saying it is not right. You don't go into a property once you've given a tenant the key. And this is a commercial building, not residential building. You have no right to go there. Most of the machines there are expensive. You can't just, I want to just wake up today and say I want to go into a tenant's place without giving me notice. In any legal practice, you're meant to give me 3 days notice or 2 days notice, 24 hours notice before you even say you want to look at the property, or 96 hours. That's what you need to do. Well, that one passed. The man now ended up switching it. Now I was rude. I was this. Somebody that I did not talk to. It was the agent I spoke to. She was rude. Komoroso, very this, very that. So we came together with my doctor to sit down and arrange the meeting, blah, 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 blah. We sat down. Only for the papa to say, the railings I did here will automatically belong to him. The show glass I did belongs to him. The grass I put on the wall, I'll put them on the screen so you guys see, actually belongs to him. That whatever features I've done belongs to him. I said, I don't understand, Papa. Most of these things I spent money on them, and I can't start saying I want to give it to you. And we shouldn't even be bothered about that, because the most important thing is for me to start the business and start making sales. And before then, I forgot what even caused the main biggie. Was when I wanted to get the place, I asked for agreement form. The man said he doesn't give agreement form when people are making payments. He doesn't do it. That you have to move in, then he gives an agreement. I felt like, why? He said, look at my tenant. My tenants are big tenant. Dokuland is there, Chivita is there. They are all big people and they pay 4 years ahead. Am I going to steal your money? 5 million is chicken change to me. It's chicken change. I kept quiet. I said, okay, sir. But truly, I won't lie, he had like big companies here. And I was like, the small babe, the small chick here. So I thought, oh wow, I'm privileged to be here. And it's on the road as well. A very nice strategic location, I won't lie. Okay, I moved in. I've already started doing the renovation. After 3 months of renovating, he brought the agreement form. I kept reminding him of the agreement form. He brought it. Now I'll put the agreement form on the screen so you guys will see. I know this video is long, and I'm so sorry I'm creating a long video. So sorry. But most of the questions you asked, I have to answer them. So he ended up giving the agreement. Now in the agreement I read and read it, agent said, are you not going to sign it? I said I have to read it, and I might even give it to my lawyer to read as well, because I'm busy right now. So she's going to do the reading and she'll tell me anything. I said, okay. Now in the agreement, I'll take you guys to the main section that caused the whole rift of me leaving this place. In the agreement, it specifically says that all the interior deco automatically belongs to him. The features, the whole thing I spent my money on belongs to him. We all know that the tiles and the POP, I can't take it, because there's one thing Yoruba will say, Oshenye. I did it, and I did it for the world. Okay, I already agreed that the POP and tiles, why would I take it? But you can't tell me that the other things I purchased with my hard-earned money that will belong to you. Start collecting tenant fee. You don't want to pay for anything. Even my glass, my entrance glass, you want to take it. That is unfair. You're a father figure. That is very, very unfair. I refuse to sign it. So we had another meeting again, where we spoke about he's going to do an amendment on the agreement from saying, you're just like a daughter to me, no problem. I will see if I can do amendments. And it's just I don't want you to be breaking anything. I said, Papa, for me to have, when I came in, this place was not in this state. Some of the walls, the last tenant just plastered them. He didn't even remodel them with cement and sand. He just plastered. So when we're even putting some AC, the holes were just oh my God, some tenants are horrible. Well, anyways, then the man brought it. He said, okay, he was going to sit and think about it. Then after 6 months, because I used 3 months to renovate, and another 3 months to gather all my equipment, because it was my profit I was making from the business. I was buying most of my equipment and all that, all my spa equipment, just for us to be ready for the spa services. Okay, I don't finish. I don't buy finish. Oh yeah, now let's start business. I've already done flyers. I'll put the flyers on the screen so you guys see. I've already done flyers. Let me start even pasting my flyers. This one just came. He later sent his he came one time with his agent that they wanted to look at the place. My staff, and I wasn't around. I went to the PHCN office. My staff said, oh, my boss is not around, so we can't accept that. They left. Then the landlady too came. These people are drama family in their own. The landlady came and said, oh, there is a space that is available downstairs that would I love to pay for this place? I said, space again? After spending that kind of money, you're paying rent of 5,850,000. 850 for agreement, commission and the rest, and 5 million for rent, and still say I want to rent another place, and I've not even seen half of the money. Even the money I spent, the expenses and everything, I've not seen it. I said, ma'am, sorry, I can't. And the equipment that the papa complained about, that because the major reason why I rented a big place like this was because I wanted my production to be here alongside my spa services and also my products that I sell. He refused. He said the machine were going to collapse his building. So I took my machines home. I took them to my house and I do my production there. Right? And I don't say anything wrong. Because even in my house, it's spacious enough to take most of my machines, enough to even do. It even favored me because I had time. I wasn't always feeling weak any longer. All the time I'll come, I'm tired, I wasn't feeling weak. So at my convenient time, I'll go to my spare room and just do my production, grab, and the rest. God. Which is not nice. It's not, but because my house is actually very spacious, it's enough to contain all my equipment without any hassle. No hassle at all. But according to NAFDAC regulation, you have to have your production center has to be very separate from your main building. It's meant to stand alone, right? But since it's the small scale I did, which can still go together, it's acceptable for small scale. So what else happened again? Okay, and I told the wife that I would think about it. The one kept pressurizing me. When are you going to pay? When are you going to pay? I said, I cannot afford it. I'm so sorry. The space is as small as, how would I put it? Some people's store are actually very big. The space is as small as, I'll probably use an example of something very, very small. As small as some people's kitchen, really tiny. And she was willing to give it for 600,000. I said, no, ma, don't worry. There's no toilet, there's nothing there. Even if I say I want to do production there, nothing. So what are you saying? Production, you even have to have a spare room for your coats. You have to have a spare room for that. You have to have a place for toilet. You have to have a spad. It didn't alter anything. It didn't change nothing. It just came. He said, let her sign it. If you don't sign it, told the malam to bring it. If you don't sign it, give her the quit notice. I refuse to sign it because I'm not going to sign something like that. Those are all the money I spent on equipment I bought here. My glass, my furniture will now belong to you. For what? For what? Do you intend going into my business? So why do you want it? So I refused to sign it. Immediately, he handed me the quit notice. And I collected it in good faith. And I'm leaving. Hence why I'm actually leaving the place. Alright? The place is actually a very strategic place, but the landlord has, you know what I mean? Then I think with time, somebody sat him down and told him, Papa and God, let's for more Yoda. Because even look at the money she has spent, the time and everything. He was not telling my lawyer, my doctor, no, I was just
normally
joking with me
in Kotomba install permanently should not be removed. But there's often who are no agreement to could just sign. Also cause global crisis in it, we just sign agreement. Landlord has the right to do an agreement because he's not a tenant at will. So could she lawyer they cooperate about to pay come back be wine about to pay pada ko ni down mo
that is as crazy as that. Well, we're out here scouting for new place to get. We've not seen a place that is actually big enough to contain us, and now that the price has gone up, only God will save us. So that's one of the questions. The second question I was asked, all right, we have more, but due to the fact that my video is going to be really long, I need to cut it. Probably in another one, I'll talk about some of the questions I was asked. And I'm going to see you guys in my next YouTube video. Bye, guys.